Meme?
Mimi.
Meme. You gonna go see Meme? Yeah! Oh my god, hey, what's up guys? It's Brooke here. I'm back to you guys with a questionnaire we did on Instagram today. If you don't follow me on my Instagram account, I'll link it right here. It's Lavoie Brooke, so just go ahead and follow me there. You can catch up on Kenley, me, a couple selfies. I asked you guys to comment on my picture of Jenna Marbles' beautiful face, and there's about 120, so I'm gonna go kind of quick. First question from Crystal Perry: are you planning on having any more kids? Yes, and if you're asking for a time, I'm not sure. Next question is from Tori Whalen: where do you see yourself a year from now? Well, I would hope that I'm still successful in family, life, love, friends, all of the above. I would like to see myself in a bigger financial position, which is awesome because I'm already on the road to that right now. So that is my goal for the next year. Next question from Got Grunge: if I butcher any of these names, I'm super sorry, but sometimes Instagram names are hard because they're all together. Sometimes they're not even your full name. What's your biggest fear? I would honestly say my biggest fear is something happening to Kenley, knock on wood. That's my biggest fear since I've become a mother. This bra strap is annoying me a lot, and I know it's gonna annoy some of you, but it's okay because I hate wearing strapless bras. Question: being a first-time mom myself, how does it feel like being a first-time mom? Anyway, I love your vlog. Love from Singapore. Oh, hey, what's up? I think it's Nazia. Being a first-time mom, I would say, has had its ups and downs. Being a first-time mom at any age has its ups and downs, and I feel like it's more of a learning experience, and I actually love it because you go through really big obstacles, and they're coming constantly, and you get over them, and you learn from it so that for your next child, you have those to learn from. Do you plan on moving this October like you said in one of your Q&As last year? A couple of things that are going on with jobs right now. Waiting to hear back from Jason's side. So if everything works out for him, yes, October, hopefully. If not, staying here for a little bit longer. Next question is from Brit_Annie. Brittany, I got that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with your career, personal life, school, marriage, etc.? Love you and your videos. School, I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to be something that I'm going to be getting into soon because of the job that I just started. Additionally to my job I already have now that I just started, I'm not going to talk too much about, but it's a awesome company, and I started a few weeks ago. And I'm super excited about it. I just don't want to talk about it really too much. This job is a little more on the personal side, so I don't want any information of where I live in the area and stuff like that to get out. Obviously, I know some of my viewers know where I live, like friends and stuff, but otherwise I don't want any of that. Just for Kenley's safety and my own. For family, relationships, stuff like that, I hope I am rocking it, getting successful. I'll be 26 by that time, so Kenley will be 5. It's going to be crazy. She'll be around 6, almost 6 around that time. Next question. Does Jason want more kids? If so, when do you think you guys will have them? This question is like the #1 asked question about kids right now. Do you guys plan on to get your own place soon? Love you and Kenley. That's from XO Chandler XO, and I know that she's always engaging on my channel. Love you, girl. I'm not going to go to college at this moment just because of the position that I'm in for my new job, like I said before, but it is in a business sales position, so just to let you know on that point. AA Dana says, what do you hope the most for Kenley, Jason, and yourself? All the love. Oh, she's cute. I hope that she has the best childhood, an awesome upbringing, lots of love, which I portray to her all the time. She's such a lovey girl, and she's super funny and super goofy and super smart. I really hope she has a love for nature like I do, and just a love for people in general. Hope she's a people person. Pereira 98 is being a young mom as hard as you thought it would be, and what kind of personality do you think Kenley has or will have in the future? Love from Bath, England. Ooh, hey girl, Karina. Yes and no. I'd say there are some things that are super hard and things that I was not prepared for, which a lot of people aren't, and you give up and you sacrifice a lot of things being a young mother, but in my sense, those things I've given up and sacrificed are not huge things to me personally that I would really die over. I kind of feel like at my age that I was pregnant, I was coming out of high school, things were changing for me, my life was going on a new path. When you graduate high school, it's kind of like here and here, and I just took a different path, and that to me was fine, and the way I'm living is perfectly fine, and I'm happy with it. What trips, activities do you plan on doing with Kenley during the fall? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Favorite comments is by Mariana Lazar98. I am hoping to bring her on tons of hikes. Those are my favorite, and we have a running stroller so I can take her there, and I obviously want her to walk with me, but I want to go to the polar caves in New Hampshire. I want to check out a couple parks, Storyland and Santa's Village with her. She would absolutely love that, and the fall is like the perfect season to do all those things. Definitely take her in the woods for a nice hike when the leaves are changing and the colors. I really think she would love that. Best summers. What age did you get pregnant? I fell pregnant when I was 18, and I had Kenley when I was 19. Does Kenley see many kids her age? Do you co-sleep every night? Kenley does see a good amount of kids her age, and she absolutely loves small kids. So anything from like 7 lower, even Deidre, aunt, which is my younger sister, she's 11. Do you co-sleep every night? We had her in her crib, and she was doing awesome, and then she got back in the bed, so we're trying to change that right now. Mars Rover, Brooke, have you ever done a meetup? If so, please come to Wisconsin to do a meet and greet. Love you and your family. Please, P.S. blah, blah, please. Do more of a day in the life. I'm definitely going to do another day in the life. And I haven't done a meetup yet. I was trying to organize one through Facebook. I was asking people what areas they were in. But I think I'm going to do something on YouTube to just pull more attention to it. And hopefully we can do a meet and greet soon. Kayla and Mia, do you like the baby stage or toddler stage better, or both equally? I miss the baby stage for the reasons of Kenley loving to cuddle her mama. I miss her chunky and just like so cuddly and small, but she still is cuddly. She's a go-go baby now, and she's so much smarter, so she's doing more things now instead of just like laying there looking everywhere. She doesn't really know much. Now she reacts to emotions. She's growing so much every day. I miss the baby stage a ton, but I do like the toddler stage, so I don't think I'd be able to pick, but I do miss her being smaller. Al Belden, are you and your boyfriend going to get your own place and get married soon? The marriage question was a huge thing. I don't really think about the marriage part a lot, and I'm not sure if that was something that we ever wanted to rush into, just because I had only known Jason for about 1.5 years before I got pregnant with him. We were dating for 1.5 years, and it just wasn't enough time. You don't know someone fully, even in that amount of time. I just didn't personally feel like I, was to that point yet where I would just get married because of a child. I just don't agree with that. Many people separate or divorce and stuff like that, and I just don't want to get into that. The time will come when the time comes. I'm not in any rush for that. Amazing Brooke, what advice would you give to young moms? My only advice I would give to a young mom would be to follow your own path, follow your own strengths, learn from your weaknesses, and you know what to do. You're the mother, you're in that moment, you will figure out what to do. Take advice, definitely take advice, but you don't have to always take every single piece of advice that people give you. You can try it, but sometimes you don't like the advice people give you. Everyone's different in parenting, and you'll learn that as you become a mother and as you progress in life. Abby Roberts, what's your favorite type of seafood? Love you, bro. My favorite type of seafood is everything. Kidding. I love fried clams. I love whole belly clams. I love shrimp. I love lobster. I love haddock. I love steamers. I love scallops. I would say steamers is my #1 favorite, just because I can snack on them forever and just not get full. How did you manage to spend time with Kenley and take care of yourself when working so hard? P.S. I love you and Kenley. Can't wait to see your next YouTube video. Oh, you're so cute. That was Siobhan. I can't say it. Obviously, job takes a certain amount of hours a day, so I bang that out. I come home, I spend time with Kenley, I take care of her, and I take care of myself. I just do it time management. That's really all I can say it is. It's not a hardcore schedule, because I don't like hardcore schedules that are literally the exact same every day. I do work mostly mornings. Sometimes I work at night, but I do get to figure it out in a way that I feel like myself has my own little routine. Like, I shower, I put my whatever I need to put on my face right away, throw on some clothes, and I'm doing Kenley in the middle of that. So I'm putting her in her changing table. I'm changing her while my hair is drying. I'm doing this. So I kind of incorporate everything kind of snug together. So it fits out that way. Becca Elizabeth, what's one thing about Jason in your relationship that has stayed the same with having Kenley? And what's one thing that has changed but you think has changed for the better? I'd say obviously a big change in our relationship is we don't see each other often just because work and he works and it's literally I'm coming home and he's leaving. The days that we do spend together obviously are a little bit more cherished. We have a great friendship, and Kenley absolutely incorporating into that makes it stronger because there's a little bit of him and a little bit of me and her, so you know it's kind of like we're never gone, if that makes sense. How much do you make from YouTube, and how is it from sponsorships, your videos alone, or a combination? Do you and Jason plan to get married? I was recently moved out from under my in-laws. For the most part, it was great, but sometimes rocky. What is it like living with Jason's family? Do they let you guys do your own thing as a family, or do they try to give advice whether it's wanted or not? Sending all love from upstate South Carolina. So, Casey Meow X. I like that name. YouTube is up or down. When I was booming through videos, I'd say last year, close to the end of the year, I was making a really good income monthly. Every 20th it was direct deposit from Google AdSense. And then once I started being more scarce with the videos and I went away for a while, there was still money coming in, but it wasn't like something that I could live off of, you know. I do have a job otherwise. I have 2 jobs now other than YouTube, but I'm getting more invested into YouTube because not for the more of the money reason. It's kind of just more of a personal thing, and I loved filming and I just kind of lost touch. But I don't do sponsorships. I don't do networks. I don't do any sponsored by videos. Mostly I just do, sometimes I'll do a promotional video for product. If a company will contact me through email and ask me to see their product, see if I want to take a review on it, and I'll only do it if I believe in the product. If I think it doesn't work well, I'll be honest. But all the products that I've gone through, I pretty much have made a good review on just because I've done tons of research. I really don't know how far that video just shut off, but I really hope it wasn't that long. Why are you so perfect? You cute girl. I love you. Lawson, does Kenley sleep? How does Kenley sleep, and what time does she normally wake up? Kenley sleeps actually very well. She sleeps like a little rock. She goes to bed around 8 o'clock, sometimes 9, sometimes 9:30 if we're watching a movie in bed. But she'll wake up around 7:30, 8 o'clock because I wake up for work around that time, and I try to be super quiet, but regardless...
Mommy.
Here. How do you financially make a budget to buy Kenley's needs and your mommy luxury items? I'm super bad at budgeting because I spend tons of money. That used to be my biggest problem. I used to spend money all the time. Every time I get a check when I was in high school, I'd blow through it in like 3 days, and then I was like, what is happening? I drove to work probably like 4 times on empty, a 20-minute ride, and I was like just praying that I would get there in time to get my paycheck. It was terrible. I've learned to budget a lot being a mother because you have to budget. It's either you have to budget or you're basically screwed. What I normally do is I put a percentage of my check into my savings right away, and then the rest of my check goes into my checking. You can organize that with your bank if you have like direct deposit. Usually you can do that, but the money that I put in my checking account is enough to carry on to Kenley's needs all the time, like diapers, wipes, and she doesn't really eat baby food anymore, so it's mostly our groceries that we do weekly. Yeah, Daddy's on the wall. The groceries that we do weekly, and for stuff like me, I haven't gone clothes shopping, and I don't know how long, thing that I'm going to have to do soon. But other than that, the car that I just got was a big investment, and I'm getting... You know, through my 2 jobs, I'll be all set with that. It's just basically the things that I want that are small luxury items. I don't get a lot. I usually get them once in a while when I have that extra money to spend. But Kenley has all the clothes she needs and everything. It's mostly just diapers and wipes that we spend money on. I got so much products when she was a newborn. I just went crazy at Babies R Us, getting like triple of everything, and I'm still going through it now. Kayla's and Brooke. Where do you shop? You always look so good. Love your vlogs. Oh, you're so cute. I shop at a few stores when I do. I like Macy's, like Nordstrom. PacSun's kind of cool. A little bit. It's kind of like you hit or miss there, but I usually find a couple things I like. I do also like Urban Outfitters. What else? Hollister sometimes, depends. I used to be a huge Hollister person, but ever since my body has changed after Kenley, I can't find a good size there anymore for bottoms. That's where I used to get all my jeans. For makeup stores, I usually go to Sephora. I used to go in MAC all the time, but with their testing on animals, I haven't really been shopping with MAC. I've been doing more Sephora products. That's pretty much it. And like shampoo and stuff like that, I always go to Target for just those extra things, shaver heads and all that fun stuff. I'm skipping the questions that I've already answered before, so don't be sad if your question isn't on here. I'm going to put Kenley in any sports or little toddlers, like gymnastics classes, anything like that. What would it be? You're an inspiration. Love watching you, little Kenley. Oh, you're so sweet. So I am planning on putting Kenley in sports when she's young, just so she can be awesome when she's a teenager. I played lacrosse throughout high school, but that's the only time I played a sport, so I was kind of like, I did cheerleading when I was younger, but I didn't do that in high school. I'm wanting to put her in either gymnastics, or I want to put her in like a tumbling class or something when she's small. I don't want to go crazy and have her do like gymnastics every single day. I don't want her to, it's not that I don't want her to do that. I just kind of want her to play a sport so she's active and she gets to meet other little kids and does stuff after school, extracurricular activities if you'd like to call it. What's your favorite Starbucks drink? It's hard. I like my regular coffee, but I do love iced green teas. I usually get those with either a splash, they call it a splash. I never say splash, but they say it, and I'm like, ugh, do I have to say this right now? Lemonade, or I just get it plain. Why do you say so lean and thin? It's basically just how my body is. I don't eat the healthiest, and I'm trying to change that. I'm doing a pretty good job. I haven't eaten as much junk as I normally do, but it's basically just how my body is. I do have a super fast metabolism, and one day that will go away. So I do have to start investing in proper nutrition and exercise, which I've been doing for a good 3 weeks now, which is awesome. That is rad. My question is, when are we hanging out? Oh my God, girl. Call me. Quick. I want to go out and pumpkin pick and apple pick with you. That's what we're doing. So get it down in your notebook of shit. Carizol. I'm going to answer 2 legitimate questions because these are my friends and they're being hilarious. What is your opinion on pickles? Know my opinion on pickles. Come on. You know, Caroline. There's one place in the world you would take Kenley on for a vacation. Where would it be? I would like to take my daughter to Greece. I want to take her to Disney so bad. I know it's not anything crazy, but I've never even been to Florida or Disney or anywhere. She would be so excited. I definitely want to take her there. I saw this on Snapchat. My fingers came running. Do you speak Spanish? I feel like you do. Unfortunately, no, I don't speak Spanish. I kind of wish I did, but I took Spanish in high school, and it just was a failure. Love you so much. Kisses from New York. Keep on vlogging. Love you too, girl. All right, one more question. Erin. Oh my God, Brooke, I love you. Where do you tan? Your tan always looks amazing. You know, girl, you know.